everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel Coding Starts with C. So yesterday I posted this question on my Instagram handle, and when I checked the comments only few had the correct answers. You can also tell me your answers here in the YouTube comments also. And I think that this question can cover many important concepts, so I thought of making a video on it. So let's start the video. Before this question, let's cover some important points. The first one being compile time error versus runtime error. So let's see the difference between compile time error and runtime error. So compile time error is something that you get on compile time. So suppose if I remove this semicolon here and then try to run the program, then I will get error like something error. Means my program will not run and will show me an error before the program runs. So this is a type of compile time error. Now what is a runtime error? Runtime error is something that you get while the program is running. Let me show you an example. To understand runtime error, let's see this simple program. So in the first statement, it will give 1 divide 1, 1, that is 1, and then it will print hi. Let's run this. So it is good. So it is printing 1 and then hi, and then return code is 0 because we have those return 0. So this is normal execution. Now let's generate a runtime error. So as we know that divide by 0 is not a valid operation, so that will give us runtime error. Now let's run this. So if I run this now, it is not printing this answer because this is invalid, and now the program has run into a runtime error. Why? Because after this all the statements will have to be executed. So after this statement we have this statement printf hi, and it is not executed. As you can see, we are not seeing this hi. So we did not get any output because of this runtime error generated here, divide by 0. Also notice that the program is returned with some garbage value and not 0. So when your program does not return with the value specified here, most generally 0, and it ends with the garbage value something like this here, so at that time you have a runtime error. Why? Because your control didn't reach here at return 0. Because of this runtime error, the control didn't reach the statements below it. That's why the program ended with a garbage value. So this is an example of runtime error. Now let's move on to our original question. This was our original code. First let's run the code, then I will explain the logic. So if you observe, the code is still running and we are not getting any output. Let's wait for it to finish. Come on. So observe that we did not get any output. Also observe the return value. The return value is not 0, it is a garbage value. So we got the runtime error. So the correct answer was option C, runtime error. Now why we are getting runtime error? Let's see the logic now. So for that we will print, let's try to debug the code. Like how are the values of this NO and C are changing. Okay. So to do that, I will print the values of NO and C. Let me quickly do this. So yes, now let's run the code and we will see the value of NO and C H at each iteration. So see what happens. First the value of NO was 10 and C was 5. When it was done, NO equals to NO by C. So 10 divided by 5, NO becomes 2 and C was still 5. So it was working. Then we had C minus minus. Here the value of 5, but after that C will become 4. So at next NO was 2 and C was 4. So 2 divided by 4 becomes 0 and C was 4. After that C minus minus, C is still 4 here, but after that C will become 3. NO was 0, 0 by 3 is 0. After that C minus minus, C is still 3 here, but after that C will become 2. NO still remains 0, C is 2. Again C minus minus, after that C will become 1. NO is again 0, C is 1 now. Now here when C is 1, C minus minus, here C is still 1, but after that C will become 0. So now when we do this, now NO is 0 and C is also 0, and since divide by 0 is not a valid operation, that's why we get runtime error. So that's why we are getting the runtime error because of this. So I hope the logic is clear to you. Let's see one more example. Let's quick change this to minus minus C. Now let's see what is the answer. So in minus minus C there is no runtime error and we are getting the correct answer. This 0 is for this NO. Why? Because the logic is same, but the value will change here itself only. So at last when the value of C would be 1, so minus minus C would be 0. Now this condition would be false and we will not again run this loop and we will exit it. So this time we will not get any runtime error and the logic will and the program will successfully run. So this was the logic behind it. That's why we are getting the runtime error in this original case. So I hope that this question is clear to you. If not, tell me in the comment section and I would definitely try to clear your doubts. So if you had liked the video, please hit the like button and share the video with your friends. Also don't forget to subscribe the channel to never miss out any video. We will again meet soon in the coming videos. So bye bye for now and see you soon.